Welcome back to Garage 5.2, everybody. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. You've done an amazing job. We are knocking on 16,000 subscribers. It's really amazing, all of the traction that the channel has gotten here in the last couple of months. So thank you for that. It really helps me build the channel, grow an audience to promote prostate cancer awareness, and at the same time, talk about cool cars. So today's video, we are going to have the inner fender liner installed. You know that fell off. I'm going to go to my local mechanic shop, Raul's Automotive. Jonathan is my mechanic. We're going to meet him. We're going to take a look at the shop. We're going to see his race car, which is badass, by the way. I think they call him Dr. Drag or something like that. We'll talk to Jonathan today. He'll clue me in on that, his nickname. But anyway, I'm going to have him review the settings for the Johnny O'Connell sway bars that are on here. They're set up at medium. I don't know if that's optimal for my use case, which is road courses. So we're going to talk to him about that, make adjustments as needed, and that's the point. So pretty quick video. We'll learn together, and let's get into it. As you see, they do a lot of Corvettes here. Here's my girl. The yellow one up there. In fact, that one's a drag car. The gray one here. The parachute. Love those B-locks. That is awesome. And it's another road course car. And this one is John's. Ultimate Carbon. That's awesome looking. So this is why I trust these guys with my car. They are no stranger to high performance Corvettes. It's got the tow hook too. That's sweet. That's what he's installing on mine. Once I get the other part, they got to take off the bumper. He's got a lot of heat shielding in there. Wow. Look at that wing. That wang. Okay, so what we're doing is we're actually adjusting the sway bars here. It was on medium for the rear, and John recommends to put this on a softer setting, so for the track. So what we're going to do is move that there. And these guys, there's no washer in here, so we really need to put washers in here because the sway bar isn't moving at all. It's too tight. There should be washers in between here. Yeah, try that again. It's still pretty tight, but at least it's moving, because before you loosen these guys up, it was solid as a rock. So the idea is to open these guys up, put washers in there. That way there's some flex, right? Movement, a little bit of movement. And the one that's set for soft is out here, right? Further in.
The one on the outside is soft, and the one towards the middle is firms up stiffens the.
Yeah, so the closer you go into the transmission is the stiffer side. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's still pretty tight. Okay, there it goes.
There we go.
It was still pretty tight. So we just gotta take it off, lube it up, and put some probably put 1 or 2 washers in there. Okay. Didn't have any lube in it.
No lube in there at all? No wonder it's cracking then, huh? Wow.
All that friction.
Yeah. Yeah, no lubrication in there, and it's just going to dry out and crack.
Let's set that lube on there. I don't know if we're going to need the spacers, but the fact that it didn't have any lubrication, that would affect it a lot too. Oh yeah, it's still see when it bottoms out, the rubber is about 1/8 of an inch before it contacts. So probably gonna have to put 1 to 2 washers in there. So this thing is smooth. I'll probably put 1 washer on each side.
Gotcha.
And it should work with the lube. Let's do the other side.
Nope.
Oh, dang, that's not very good.
It's on there real tight.
No lube. Oh, there it goes.
Bone dry, huh?
Bone dry, looks like it, yeah. Started kind of buttering up the inside of that. Oh. Or ate away at it anyway.
Man, it's about 3,000 miles worth of wear. That's when how many miles have been on the new motor since I picked it up in December. Is that right? That seems like much. It's got to be less than that. Yeah, I think it was less than that because when I got the car, it was 23,000. It's got 26 on it now. And I didn't drive it very much before the engine blew up. 6 hours worth, right? So.
There's that crack right there.
Is that part going to be good for a while?
What's that?
Is that part going to be good for a while? Rubber?
Yeah, I actually have some in stock. Let me go see.
Okay.
Now, if you want to look at this one, I mean, I don't know. Oh, you can't see it, but there's a crack right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go see if I off some.
Yeah, since we're in here, I had a video earlier. It's like, while you're in there, do this, this, and that. And since you're in there, yeah.
Have a little bit of movement.
That's how it should be.
Yeah,
when
it should,
it's
it should
fully tight.
Fully tightened down. And then these get zeroed out on the alignment machine with the vehicle weight on the suspension.
Okay.
So they're zeroed out. So there's not. If it's tighter on one side than the other, it'll handle different left and right.
Gotcha. Okay. And that looks good too. The red and everything. Those are the brake calipers.
Up there. Thanks.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's a lot better. It looks good. And now these guys are set up here on soft. It was set in the middle for medium. So we're going soft now. That will help with the back end not kicking out so far on a turn at the track. So that's awesome. And while we're in here, yeah, that's wrapped. Starter wrapped. Then we did. Oh, yeah, the heat shield. We did that when we were trying to diagnose why the clutch was getting so hot and not getting into gear. So that didn't help, but never hurts to have too much heat shielding. Yeah, that works. That's awesome.
just little stuff.
Yeah.
These are just little tweaks before you go full on race car. You know, these are just little, like, you know, little tweaks that'll give you that extra edge.
Right. Yeah, the car is more set up than I am. I'm still learning this shit. So that's a really cool tool. I like that. It just lifts it up right up from the middle.
So now, see how little, well, I guess the best thing to do would be to roll it. I'll roll the vehicle forward and backwards, and it'll kind of relax the suspension.
Ah.
I could do it with the alignment machine, but then it's hard to get the plates back into location.
Well, that'll settle down once it gets driven.
Yeah.
Probably by the time you back it out.
So what I'll do now. It already got that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And to equalize it even more, we released the alignment, and now it's fully relaxed. The car will move on the machine, and then that's how you kind of settle it. So that's when I set the Swaybar engines now, because then I can jounce it and I can center the zero out their endings.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got the ride height set to equal out driver's side. So now I got the vehicle on the alignment machine, but it's in the free position.
Okay.
This is how we set the end link preload. Jounce the vehicle, and then you're gonna tighten one side down. Give it a little play on the threads on that side, and then on the other one is the one you adjust, and you want this thing to just go in and out like that.
Okay.
But you don't want it to bind. If it's too adjusted on one side or the other, then it'll have too much preload, but that's what you want right there.
Okay.
So that's it. So now just tighten up the nuts, and that way it gives you a neutral handling left to right.
Gotcha.
So if one side's extended too far and the other one's extended too far in, it'll give you an unusual handling left to right side. It'll handle different going right than it does left.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's it.
Interesting. Why, Mike, do you mind being on the channel? This is my mechanic, guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
This is John.
They call me Dr. Downforce. One of the old racer guys came up with that years ago when we were working on different race cars.
No shit.
But he called me Dr. Downforce, so I think that's my YouTube channel.
Is it really?
Dr. Downforce.
I didn't know you had one. Okay.
But I haven't posted on there in years.
Gotcha.
It's having a YouTube channel. A lot of work, man.
It is a lot of work, especially if you've got a full-time job like me.
Oh man, I know.
You get in where you fit in.
I got a full-time job, family, and all that stuff, so I haven't posted anything in years.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, at least she didn't make you sell your race car, though. I can't tell you how many guys I know whose wives just like resented their husbands having a race car or anything really that, identified, something that was truly theirs, because then they'd be out of the house. And they kind of, those types anyways, not all, but those types wanted to keep them close.
Yeah.
So that means you can't have hobbies.
She's gone to the racetrack with me a handful of times, and she's like, okay, I'm good. I don't need to go anymore. So now it's like, if I tell her I'm going to the track, she's like, all right, well, have fun.
Have fun, exactly. Thanks for including me, but I don't want to go. I'm good. Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me, but no thank you.
I love it. That's what I call winning.
That's it, man.
Okay, so that's John. That was awfully cool. That's who does my mechanic work when it's not up at LMR. And LMR is too far for regular stuff. Big things I go to LMR for, and warranty work as needed. But for other adjustments, things that I can't do myself, I've got some quick checks. I can do my own little changes. I can do some little things, but I don't really know how to do that inner liner. So that's done. We have the Johnny O'Connell Swaybar set up at soft in the back, which I gotta tell you, after driving the car for a day, I can tell you, I see the difference. I feel the difference. The ass end doesn't kick out quite so much. In fact, it hasn't kicked out at all. And considering this car puts 633 down to the tires on torque, you would expect that, and that would be considered normal. And it is fun, don't get me wrong. But you know what they say in Fast and the Furious, right? Spinning ain't winning. So the ass end it stays pretty planted, which is going to be great for my next COTA event, which should be in September. They haven't announced that yet, the dates yet, or the registration date when I can get in on that. So, but that's where I will be in September. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to be up at Dallas for some quarter mile action. I haven't been to a quarter mile track in years, so I've got to learn how to launch and do some burnouts. One of my buddies is going to come up. He lives in Dallas. He's going to come up there with me with his stroker. I think he's got a 402. I think it's a 402 stroker, maybe a 440. But Angelo's going to be up there with me. So we're going to have some fun on Saturday, the June 20th, which is a Saturday. There's a car show going on that day as well, from what I understand. So that's coming down the pike. This weekend, I'm going to an all Corvette car show. We're going to have like a meetup at a particular spot, and we're all going to cruise up to Lake Belton, which I've never been to before. Lake Belton, there's a seafood restaurant out there. So we're going to go, Dead Fish is what it's called. We're going to go cruise up there, eat lunch. They're going to pass out awards for whoever won the car show. And so we're going to check that out. So stay tuned for that. That'll be next Friday's video. Other than that, I think that's about all that I've got planned in these recent days. So thank you for tuning in. And if I can figure out how to do live streams, I would like to do a live stream from the quarter mile track up in Dallas, Texas Motorplex, I believe is what it's called. So that's the plan. So thank you, and thank you again. So take care of yourselves, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in, and remind your doctor, please, when you go for your yearly physicals, have them check that PSA box on your blood form, right? Prostate cancer is survivable. I'm living proof. Check that box, y'all.
Hit play, let it roll. Garage 512 in control. Got the story on the screen, yeah, it's all me. Little rush in my chest when the car shake. Cutscenes, quick fade.